It's so funny. I tweeted this thing that is not exactly the most. I'm limited by the word count on Twitter, right? I said one phone call is all it would take to stop Israel's genocide. If Israel doesn't comply, shut off weapons transfers. If Israel looks to get weapons elsewhere, put a sanctions package. And if that fails, invade Israel militarily. This is why all it takes is one phone call. And a lot of people got very mad at this. They said, this is childish. This is childish. This is childish. Okay. This guy, for example, said this alone should disqualify this guy from any serious discourse law. He's just a frat bro who, at the end of the day, is an entertainer first and foremost. And even that is a stretch. I said, U.S. presidents to stop Israel with one phone call under Reagan, George H.W. Bush, and even Biden in 2021. What made you feel so confident in your stupidity? Leave your hug box immediately. And I don't understand because, like, it is objectively untrue. I'm the one in a hug box. You are surrounded by yes men. Won't talk to actual educated people with differing viewpoints who would legitimately challenge you on stream. You cry when friends make slight jabs at you. You ban motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. No, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, none of this makes sense. For fuck's sake, you can't even watch videos criticizing you. It's like, dude, you have a childish brain, okay? You have the brain of a child. You have the brain of a child because we're talking about, like, foreign policy. You say I'm wrong in my assessment. You say it's a childlike way of understanding foreign policy. And it's an oversimplified thing that I'm saying there, right? One phone call. It's not literally one singular phone call. Okay. It's as close to one phone call as it can get. Having said that, however, you don't address the point that I'm making. This is what is so frustrating about trying to do political commentary in this field, right? Because I'm trying to have a normal conversation on the issues, but people immediately go back to being like, no, you're stinky and I don't like you. And the reason why I don't like you is because of all of these things that I just fucking made up. Like, okay, answer my question. If you think one phone call is so ridiculous as an assessment, answer the question. Why has one phone call been all that is necessary to stop Israel's bloodshed in the past? This right here is a perfect demonstration of the fucking discourse and how stupid it is when you try to have a conversation about politics with people who don't actually care about the politics at all, who basically have decided what their political perspective is simply on the boundaries of who they like as a content creator and who they hate as a content creator. Yeah, Biden stopped Israel with one phone call in 2021. How did that happen? The U.S. wields enough power over Israel as client state to get it to change course, as has been demonstrated repeatedly. Almost the entire world agrees that Israel should stop occupying the Palestinian territories. On its own, Israel is small and can't resist a global consensus. The only reason Israel behaves the way it does is unfailing U.S. support, which it won't be able to reliably count on indefinitely. Exactly. That is the reason why it's so important for people like yourselves, people like myself, to continue pressuring politicians, to continue pressuring the administration, even though it seems impossible, even though change seems impossible. Okay? You have to keep pushing. It's that simple. Because every step that you take, damn, why didn't you ever have a take like that, Lamau? Wait, what? That's the same take. That tweet is basically the same exact tweet that I just described the steps as to why it would take one phone call to stop. What? Yes, it is a joke. You've said it forever. Oh, okay. What you might be saying is that the phone call is not possible this time because it could be the end of Israel. It is really on the brink. What it has done can't be undone. Everyone would attack Israel without U.S. backing. What? No, that's not how this goes. Okay? That's not how this goes at all. No, the funniest criticism of this that I saw was people being like, oh, I thought Hasan hated military intervention. Now he wants to invade. Hasan hated the Iraq invasion, which was illegal. So he hates the classic. He wants to invade the Jewish nation state. It's like, dude, they are literally doing Nazi shit, okay? If there was ever a valid military invasion, it would be this one. It's never going to get to that point regardless. My point is it never has to get to that point. Because that being the maximalist position implies that one phone call is all it would take. That's the whole point of this fucking tweet. People are lashing on you because they know you were right since October 7 and they weren't. It's pathetic behavior. No, I think like people are doing that because they also can't contend with open defense of Israel at this point. So instead of openly defending Israel at this point, they still have to grab on to anyone they can and to be like, oh, well, this person is anti-Semitic, I think, please. Or this person is crazy. His opinions are crazy. It's just like they can't contend with the reality shifting at an alarming rate around them as more and more people come to the terms with the reality on the ground. So they have to just like lash out at people who are right all along. That's it. It's no different than like what Matty Iglesias is doing. But because Matty Iglesias is a professional adult that works in media, he obviously has to take a different tone than people who are still holding out hope for some kind of defense of Israel by just simply attacking Israel's critics.